Welcome in, everybody. It's time for our Friday night Smash competition coming to you all the way live. Get it up on screen at Yes Gaming. Welcome in. It's your dude, DJ S. Oh, yes, I'm fresh. DJs for MCs. We're holding it down all the way live over here in Fishers, Indiana. About to get our Super Smash on just for you. We've got some of the best players in the state of Indiana, and I mean, we've got a stacked lineup tonight. Let me tell you, this is going to be epic. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. We've got Mysterica in the house. We got Woulphy in the house, Grease, Boogie. We got Nick. We got just a tremendous amount of players over here about to get their Smash on. This is one of the most stacked fields we've had in a while. We got almost 30 players here ready to battle just for you tonight on stream. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. We cannot wait to get this thing underway. We just called the competition up, so we're going to get the first two players in there right now. We're going to start this round number one for you. Sit back, relax. We got the next 3 hours of some great Super Smash competition coming for you right now, all the way live over here. If you're new to the channel, be sure to check out the social media. Everything is at Yes Gaming Gym on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, Pinterest, Blue Sky, Rumble. Everything is out there at Yes, Y-E-S Gaming Gym. Go there now. Hit that like, hit that follow. That way you never miss anything that we got going on over here, like these Super Smash competitions. We've got our big Fortnite competition coming up for you in 2 weeks. We got some Mario Kart coming for you in a couple weeks with the brand new Mario Kart World when the new Switch 2 drops out next month. So we've got some exciting things for you. Stay tuned, hang out, sit back, relax, and watch this Smash competition. It's going to be a lot of fun. The first two players, I see them in there right now getting their stuff queued in, getting ready to go. We're going to get everything updated on stream right now for you. We're going to jump in there. We're going to have some Smash action. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hope you're going to sit back with us. Stay tuned. We're going to have some special guest commentary as well for you tonight. We've got our dude Falco in here coming through, going to be dropping some nice expert commentary and good times for you. So we're going to get him in here in a minute. We're going to get this first match underway. Looks like they're about to start up. So we're going to get this in there. Sit back, relax. We're going to have some fun. Let's freaking go. It's time, y'all. Super Smash competition. Oh, we're starting off with Boogie. Whoa, let's freaking go. It's Boogie on stream for you right now. We're going to bring in my dude, and we're going to get him in here. We're going to hand him on this one right now so he can have this one. Use an on-off switch on that one, so you can just control it from the on-off switch. But we got my dude over here. I'm going to drop out. Let this thing roll. Let's go. Straight ahead, right next to that cup. To the right of that cup. I see it. Nope. Oh, those two. There's a bigger one right there and a bigger bottle. But yeah, grab the packets too. Packets as well.
Yo, let's go. Indiana Smash Bros. Players and even the fans as well. If you're watching us on stream, you're going to see how this goes with these two players, Boogie and his opponent. And this is a new player we just have to find out. Boogie versus, in player 2, against Sephiroth, Laid Back. Yeah, I already heard that.
I think that's who we got in. Something like Laid Back. I'm going to double check. So
yeah, Sephiroth down there. Yeah, a little bit on the left. Yeah. So, yeah, this one, Sephiroth versus, pretty much that's what I'm thinking that was against Piranha Plant. So, right now, we're looking at these two players getting ready to battle out for something very greater than anything else. Yeah, there he is. I like it. All right. So, yeah, looks like they're taking high percentages. Yeah, this one is going to be really good. Boogie's all dominating against Layback, who plays Sephiroth. He's like now down to one stock. We have Boogie dominating on 3 stocks, getting ready to dominate every matchup because, yeah, he's Boogie. That's right. And Boogie's here to take over the whole matchup in round 1. Laid way back. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We get this right on stream right now. I'm going to put the right name up there. But it's
yeah.
Way back.
There you go. Yeah.
All right, we got him up there right.
Very good. So we're going to have both players trying to hope somehow on game 1 we're just having to find out how to looks like he cannot control the matchup because Boogie's been so consistent all freaking day. And and he's going to get really intense in this first round if he's going to have to use Sephiroth as a really he's using forward smash for that. Yeah.
Boogie right there grabbing that first one off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, forward smash is pretty much where Piranha Plant is just so correctly consistent with the way he's using laid way back. He has gotten a lot of laid way backs need to get more comebacks and stuff to beat Boogie and trying to progress the matchup and everything to the tie lead. Hopefully that Boogie and late way back will have to get game 2 to get it going for the tie or 2-0 and see how that works for anything. So in Yes Smash Local, you can just check out on Yes Gaming Gym, and we're going to see if Sal's going to be the one who knows that DJ Sal
we're about to get in this next one right now. Here we go.
Yep, there we go.
Saying the same characters? Yes, they are.
Same characters.
Let's go.
Yeah. So now they're going to play in a stage called Smashville, and we're going to see what those both opponents can do. And he takes it first blood against that Sephiroth, and he's doing a really good job that using Boogie. All right. Thank you. So yeah, Sephiroth is Boogie is all over Sephiroth's face into the rest of the attack right now, and this is because Boogie and laying way back is just completely taking over the matchup. But there is the way of Boogie's been really good. He cannot. Well, let's just say he's over there just doing all that. Taking one stock out of one stock back, and he always takes the 3-stock lead and being one stock against Sephiroth. Now, Boogie's going to stick with the 3-stock lead against that one. And he's pretty good. You know how it's going to go. Sephiroth's going to have to take over and try to balance that matchup and trying to stop that, whatever that is. He's doing good with Sephiroth on the Final Fantasy matchups. You never know. He's going to have to keep going with the whole Piranha Plant sort of ridiculous situation. But the up B and trying to get this up on the ledge. And he's right in between the ledges on the right side between Piranha Plant and Sephiroth. He's only like 14 point, now it's about 33%. He's maxed out about 145.4% because Piranha Plant is really strong on using Piranha Plant and using all the sort of skills he plays out. But sounds like Sephiroth is going to end up losing the game unless he takes over the matchup by using the down smash over the leg. No, he's gone. The game's to both of them, and we're gonna go right here. Yeah, this is awesome. Both players are so good in that matchup. Here. Let's go here. All right. Let's get this going. All right. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, both players are good. See how this goes with the things like that. We're going to get right to the next matchup coming your way.
Alrighty, so that was Boogie right there, huh? Grabbing that first one. Let's update this scoreboard right there, 2-0. So we're going to switch it back over here. Make sure we got that up, so I'll go to head-to-head. So that was Boogie, right? Winning that one 2-0 over Laid way back in our first match of tonight. It's 8 o'clock. We are Friday night. We're excited to get this thing fired up. So that was round number 1. We've got a lot of competition for you tonight. We've got almost 30 players in the house tonight. That was our first round competition right there with Boogie there. It's a best of 3. So first one to win 2 sets is our winner. But it's a double elimination tournament. So they're not out of it on this first loss. They have to lose twice. So Boogie's going to be moving on into the winner bracket. Laid way back is going to be still in the tournament. He's not out of it yet. He just took his first loss. So he'll be moving on in our loser bracket. And he still has a chance to come back and win this whole thing. So that's what's great about double elimination tournament. You can lose once and still end up winning the whole tournament. So neither one of these 2 players are eliminated yet. They're still here. They're still rocking in this tournament. And we'll see who's coming up next for you on stream. We're going to get them up here in just a hot minute. Let me see who they might be pulling up. So we see Chad and Boogie over there, Woulphy and Kipcom, Grease and Kazuma. Yeah, let me see who's coming up next on stream. We got a lot of great matches for you. I'm sure one of them will be rolling in here in a second, so we'll be right back here. We got my dude Falco here, so feel free to chat up with my dude. Let us know. What's up, GPB? Thank you for dropping in the chat. Appreciate you, Deanna Matrix. Nothing but dubs, nothing but love. Always happy for people to drop by, leave a little comment. Let us know what's going on, where you're at. Big dubs. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. We're coming to you all the way live over here on this wonderful night here over at Yes Gaming. And we're going to have some fun. Let's go.
All right, folks, we're going to have Jared versus his opponent on stream. Let's check it out.
Battle. Torrid. Banjo and Kazooie. Three, two, one, go!
All right, here's the setup for both Jared and Banjo-Kazooie. They're both Big Apple fan and Corrin versus Banjo-Kazooie, and this is going to be they're going to have to restart it. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Yeah, they're going to restart the match. Yeah. They haven't set up they're going to try to reset the whole first game 1 for sure. Yeah. So now, Jared versus Big Apple fan is going to be using the same character. So let's see how this goes. And basically, they're going to have a little impactful matchup the way they play it. So here we go. Now they had to put eggshells, up smash, up mid up smash up here, and away from up smash right on there when he jumps. Going towards Corrin, and he's completely damaging Big Apple fan with a bunch of percentages that used by Banjo-Kazooie. Jared is really unstoppable for what he does, and he's going to end up using egg bombshells right on to Corrin, and he's going to get force smash in midair, and he's going to have to. And Big Apple fan is going to be end up using the force smash using the Wave sword, and he uses the air to try to. The Nair is going to end up trying to get characters to fly, and he's going to fly and do down smash onto the shield. You know that? That's what's going to happen. Followed by one of those little, terrible little up smashes right on top of that stage, and now it's going to be down to 2 stocks for Big Apple. So yeah, this is going to be good enough for anything, but moving on to that, yeah, Banjo-Kazooie is about 121%, as he is really stacking up damages by the hands of Corrin. So he uses the up smash to gain all the momentum in there, but next bombshells got into the shield, and looks like he's going to have to get more eggshells and try to bomb it, but he has to continue having his shield with more decent consistency. Yep, and he's going to get tied to stock at 2. 23.6% for Corrin. Now he's going to have to get more consistent damages against Banjo-Kazooie. And he's like, this is going to be a real crazy matchup with only both players have to go through those decent matches. So moving on to that. This will be a big percentages. Now tied at 53 plus. Now Banjo-Kazooie is going to use the mid upward up smash and mid up smash when he jumps. And it's going to go through all that hoops and try to attack against Corrin here. Corrin will take that, and he's got up from the ledge. He's going away from the ledge and use the eggs away from the ledge, and he's going to have to throw him off the ledge. But Corrin's have to fire back and use all those swords and blast it up air, blast it up in air, straight to the ledge, and he's got one more stock left for Banjo-Kazooie. Both players are in 1 to 2 stock situation. And if Banjo-Kazooie gets the higher percentages to blast Corrin off the stage, you never know how he's going to play it. But he's going to have to get us really hard when he does that to make it a straight up smash to end up flying him up there. But Corrin's got the shield. You know how it's going to go. But both players have to deal with the shield and more consistent attack to go through all those damages to get this crazy damages against Big Apple. And look at him go. Yep. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie's been there goes Banjo-Kazooie completely losing game 1. Yep. Corrin takes the win on game 1. Now we're gonna go towards, let's see. This is where we're going to do. They're still picking Corrin, and they're going to have to use Banjo-Kazooie, and they're going to take the alternative version of the character of Corrin. So now, they're both going to be changing the skin color of Corrin, and still sticking with the color of Banjo-Kazooie. And this will be good in any way, shape, or form. Now about 48%. Banjo-Kazooie is going to take a comeback and try to damage everything against Corin, and he's taking pretty much a big percentage when he uses those egg fireball shells right at Corin. So this is what's gonna get anywhere near as interesting is because both players are just completely in a best respectful position how to use that way around. And now Banjo-Kazooie is going to end up getting all the mid-airs and taking forward edge on smash airs right on the ledge. But look at that, he's going to use the Banjo dunk on the ledge. Because this one's going to end up being, and now Corin throws Banjo-Kazooie just taking over the edge and just trying to, and Banjo-Kazooie is on top of the ledge trying to throw Corin off of it. I mean, this is going to be a real crazy matchup with him. So, in the meantime, he's going to end up being, oh yeah, Corin's got the 2-stock loss. Well, let's say 1 stock loss to 2 stocks. Banjo-Kazooie is going to have a good upper hand in using 3 stocks as his command. But damages are really stacking up by the hands of Corin. Banjo-Kazooie is going to end up having a bunch of double edge attack, and he sticks at 118%, not 130 when he goes into air smash up on the stage. In the center of the stage where there he is. Corin's going to take 2 stock time when he does that. But 59% will end up having to deal with all the damages by the hands of Banjo-Kazooie. And now 79%, Banjo-Kazooie is going to take it upper hand and try to get more damages against Corin. Now Corin's going to end up getting that way. And it looks like both players are going to have to get everything on their lead. Now down to 1 stock. Looks like they're getting an upper hand here by hands of Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is going to get more 1-man bomb egg shells going straight down. Now, look at this. They're going to end up getting more racked up damages and trying to get more out of it by the hands of Banjo-Kazooie on player 2. This is getting really intense for both matchups. Corin's going to end up risking getting a loss in game 2 against Banjo-Kazooie. He needs to get it done. But Banjo-Kazooie is going to advance to game 3. He's going to end up facing against Corin. This is going to be a real hard-pounding matchup as far as those 2 players are concerned. Now, up to that, he's 114%. Corin's at 67%. And we're going to have to deal with what this guy is doing. But if he's going to end up, there goes title 1. Looks like it's a jaw-dropping matchup because they're now, unfortunately for Corin, he's about to be at 75.7%. He's lower than that for Banjo-Kazooie. Now he's going to take it down towards Corin, and this is what we're going to do. If Corin's going to end up taking all those up forward air and everything going on in that system, now Banjo-Kazooie is going to end up taking 1,000, say like a nicest 0.0 damages. Not quickly when it goes to that. Look at that. This is getting crazy. And this is getting all the way towards Corin's behalf, and where he's over there dodging all the attacks by Banjo-Kazooie going in there. And it's going to get up smash up in the air on the platform, and you have to get this going. Looking like Banjo-Kazooie is going to get this damage, but it doesn't do that much. Well, up there, can they get this done to Banjo-Kazooie? But that's not much damage. Looks like Corin's going to get the upper hand a little bit. Oh wow, up air smash. Up smash right on top of it, and Corin is now down. Jaren takes that 2-stock lead. No, it's like a one stock tie. Here. And this is a tie where both players are going to have to take the stage. Now they're going to go to Smashville. Looks like for now, both players are going to get to see to determine where Corin and Banjo-Kazooie are going to get the final stage to be picked because of the stage ban strike and all that stuff going on. Yeah, big All-Star fan and Jared get that win either way. Let's get it going. Now then, versus percent belongs to Big Axel fan. he hasn't. Bandage just completely got into a lot of choices, less damages. Now Banjo-Kazooie is going to get more damages by Corrin. Now, Jared and Fantasy, he has been given a lot of great damages for both games. Had each other's best performances of all the games in best of 3 round 1. Now we're going to have to deal with those 2 games. Now we're going to deal with the final game of this stream, round 1 in the best of 3, double elimination. Now, this is the easy one by the hands of Fan. Continue to strike a whole entire damages. Now he's going to end up just use the grab and trying to throw Corrin off stage. Now there's I had the temple knowledge here. Sorry, pretty much that's what happens where both players. And as much love to that. Shuttle Ripper, looking, much love. I appreciate you do. That's going to be a very good idea to see how you can play out of it. But you like to watch and stream, and I like your support. Thank you very much. Now, Banjo-Kazooie is all going to get the 2-stock tie during Game 3 of the series of the best of 3 round 1. In winners round 1, you have to get this going. He's over there trying to use the down smash against Banjo-Kazooie when he's down onto the ledge, but he doesn't get that. But now one's up there on the midair. Like using down B is a little bit of a dangerous advantage. Wow. Now down to 1 stock. But I also think it's going to take care of that series. He's only like 2 stocks left. And now his up B to try to get the ledge. And he's going to have to get through all those dodges, trying to take care of that matchup against Corrin. Corrin's trying to get all the attacks going. But he's like 45% against Corrin, that Corrin's taken so many times damages over the past 2 games. Now he's going to use the up smash attack. Oh, this is a great setup by Banjo-Kazooie. Jared's going to have to get all that matchup. He's great in this condition. Now Corrin's going to get those, like a slice force smash on the midair and jumping up like that. And he's going to end up getting 2 stocks less than that. He's got the shield going, but each had a 90%. Now it's down to 140, 114. He's going to have to get those ledges to do that. And now, Corrin's down to 1 stock, but unfortunately for Banjo-Kazooie, he's going to get 1 stock. But it's going to take too much damage by the hands of Corrin. He's using the sword damage to get that done. So the shield. Oh man. This is gonna get to Fan, who has to. Yeah, this Absolute Fan is going to end up getting this win right here. He's going to get this attacks, and he's going to go with the end result. He's going to end up. Oh, forward smash. Good games to both. Now we're going to get 2 games and 1 game for Jared. Good games to both of them in round 1. Let's keep this going. This is, we'll be right back for the next stream coming up. We'll get this game going for whichever the games they are trying to take, but the next game will end up determined by the next one in the next bracket. We'll get right back to Sal when he gets right back in momentarily. And good games to Corrin, and as Big Apso fans moving on. This is where I like to see both players do that. So good games to both. We'll be right back for more on the next stream. Thank you.
battle. Zelda. Link. Three, two, one, go!
All right, we're back. Link versus Jack Z versus not Nick on the players 1 and 2. They're playing between Link and Zelda. Yeah, Nick and Jack Z are going to be battling for something that both players are going to be able to do as the Zelda characters they both choose to play. And Jack Z's playing Link. Not Nick is playing Zelda. They're both at a good pace at trying to get more damages and all that stuff. So this is Yes Gaming. Go check out on kick/Yes Gaming. And on Twitch, you can check out Yes Gaming on Twitch, and you'll have to follow and subscribe and anything you want to go to, and just try to follow us on Twitch and everything on stream, all social media platforms. You can do anything. It's all pretty good at everything. So both players, they're both going to be good at damaging any single out of each other's percentages, and see how that plays out, and more consistency out of this, whatever you know. Now Nick has been taking 142.5 damages percentage. Now both players are at 2 stocks each. They have to go in there, brought to you by Downtown Indy on this one and on the spot. Now they're both, Jack Z is doing really well with Link, and Zelda is taking 2 stocks down to 1 stock. Wow. Both players are so good. They're both at 1 stock. They are so crazy at how they're playing this best game. And whoever gets the last stock will go into the next game. Game 2. This is going to be pretty good. They're pretty even, the matchup, yeah. That's for sure, Sal. I like that part about both players. Continue to have the dominance of losing 2 stocks. Now they're going to get 3 stocks in there. Yeah, it's the first match indeed, yeah. This is the first match on game 1. So this is going to be best out of 3. And it's going to be winners round 1. Jack Z's going to have to get all the damages they need, trying to beat Nick out of the matchup, and Nick's not out of the stage just yet. But the sticky bomb is just using on there, and Link is taking care of business, and Zelda was knocked out. And now both players go to game 2, and it's going to be really amazing how both players are going to take care of the matchups and everything they do. Yeah. They're both really so good in how they're playing that way, and I'm so proud of those both players that are just trying to do their best out of it.
I'm sure they're going to stay with their same characters.
Yeah.
There they go. Let's go.
They're sticking the same characters. Now they're going to Bastion. Bastion is like a little bit of like the Kingdom Hearts stage. It's pretty good to see how both players are going to have to take all the crazy damages to where they're using skill as a new technique they have to be. So now they're about 60% by the hands of Zelda. And now Zelda has 47%. Nick is going to have to take the upper hand. But Jack Z was so good at something like Link. Has a higher rated Zelda character's own consistency and how he's going to have to get this done. He's sticky bombs and blasting bombs all over it. and it's so good. You never know how the bombs will explode on a sticky impact right into it. You never seen that coming. Yep. So now, Zelda's going to take the upper hand by using that much damage to where now Link is going to end up taking all up there, straight out of the ledge on the left side at a moment's notice. But right now, Link is on the right side trying to attack that Zelda character of Zelda trying to get to stay on the line of defense. But Link is going to take that bomb, and it's going to take the two. Well, now Zelda has to take 2 stocks remaining not to get anywhere near explosion between both players. Now, right now, 2 stocks even. Now they're going to take the damage. Once again, both players are so consistent, and they need to get to events in order to beat Jackson in order to get to go to game 3. That means Nick is going to have to do the best he can do to try to beat Jackson in game 2 to go to the game 3 of round 1. So now, this is going to be intense. They got to use a force smash on Link and trying to send him out of there and trying to get it done. Now, Zelda has a lower percent behind Link's 109%. And they're both tied a stock at 2. And now they're going to have to get more of it. He used a spin sword to end up trying to use spin sword on a up B and trying to get that entire damages straight to Zelda. Wow. He uses the fireball to end up trying to force smash on Link the whole entire time. But Link is so good at anything that Jackson plays, and he's so consistent with whatever he plays. It's gonna be really good to figure it out. But, wow. 441% out of Link's percentage, but the both are so good. Now, they're not even through yet on both stocks. They're only out of bounds for when it comes to out of bounds cap. Wow, that ball is just too quick to end up reacting. Now Zelda is down to 1 stock. Ladies and gentlemen, now, oh crap. Both players are still down at 1 stock each. Good luck for this. Both players, they're going to end up having to beat Zelda out of it, and then Link is going to end up taking the commanding lead by beating Zelda within the percentages on a scale of all percentages they have to play. Now, Zelda's going to take Link is going to take upper hand and beating Zelda right off this one. Now I got to see what's happening. Now Zelda's going to end up needing to get it back on the stage before he can use this, like the force match end up sealing the game 2 by Jackson. And this is what's going to happen. Both players are, force match the game to Jackson. He's moving on. It's just very good to see how both players do really well with this stream. So the game's to Jackson, he's going to win at 2-0. And Nick, good games. You're going to move to losers round, and Jackson moves on to the round 2 to winners round 2. Yep. The games to both. We'll be right back in just a moment within the next stream on winners round.
That was Jackson right there grabbing that one, huh? So it was a 2-0? Nick didn't get one on that one? Wow. That's surprising. The dude on the right has a nice mustache. Oh, it's not Nick. That's Nick J. He's definitely comes in all stylish. Appreciate you, Minty. Big dubs. Yeah, he just been growing that out recently. I don't think he used to have the mustache. That mustache was kind of new, right? It's kind of new for him. So yeah, that was our TO right there. Jackson on the left with that Link getting that victory over not Nick there on the right with the Zelda. We're about to roll into our next matchup right now. Looks like we are back in with a Boogie sighting. Here it comes. Boogie bombs are dropping. We've got our dude Boogie up in here, so we're going to update the board right now. Let's go.
All right, now the round 2 is going to be Boogie versus Absolfan. They're both moving on to both. It's going to be the best of round 2, best of 3. Round 3, yeah, there we go. Get to round 3, yeah. So now, yeah. So now both Boogie and Absolfan moving on between games round 2 and round 3 coming right your way against both players, Absolfan and Boogie. They both are so courageous in how both of them play against round 2 opponents between them both. So this is going to be egregious and more completely at the best play game possible because Boogie is so outstanding in how he's going to play that game. Even though Piranha Plant is going to be doing good, and both players are both out of stock. Let's say both stocks even out 2 stocks each, and it's because of the best Piranha Plant games that Boogie's been playing so far. He is going so amazing how much he does, and Big Absolfan is going to need to have an upset game 1 and trying to get this game going. And yeah, Boogie's down to 1 stock. Corey is so good at how he's going to be on a hyped up moment against something like Boogie, who is down to 1 stock. Corey's down about 101%, and he's going to have to get a force smash by Piranha Plant. And Piranha Plant's going to get a force smash, and Corey's going to have to get a bunch of force smash on every display on this game. And these both players are so consistent anywhere they play out. Beyond this point, Boogie's been playing so aggressively and passively. And he's done this with Piranha Plant over several tournament occasions. Now, Corey's got the victory in game 1. Big Absolfan just got game 1 victory, and this one's going to have to be best of 3. Corey got the first win against Boogie. Yep, that's what I saw. Now, Boogie's going to need to get a tie against Big Absolfan. He's pretty good at how he's going to use Corrin as a thing. Now we're going to go towards Battlefield. Small Battlefield, that is. And then both of them going at it, and they're going to have to get at least game 2 advantages by Boogie and trying to counter all that against in game 3 if Boogie's going to make game 2 successfully to depict how Boogie's going to end up winning against Corrin in game 2. We'll see how it plays out, and I'm so thrilled to see both of them in the matchup, but wow. Corrin's down to 2 stock as he's using those like a ball of spikes showing up off the stage, and he is so aggressive going into against Corrin. This is going to be the best one on all gaming centuries we've seen from Smash Bros. Tournaments. In Smash Bros. Ultimate, you never show much love or any appreciation that Corrin and Boogie is so crazy and how both players going to play a crazy matchups. But yeah, Boogie's now up about 100%. 115% actually. And Boogie's gonna have to use those distractions. He's gonna be using the poison smoke. Poison smoke is used all that on side B or any of the B items. Trying to strike down against Corn. Both players are stopped at 2 stocks each, but Boogie's over there trying to beat Corn at the Absol fan, completely taking control of all of matchups that we've seen from Big Absol fan, being 2 times on 1 stock and make it down to 2 stocks between both opponents. Seeing that as game 1 has to be. It's like a whole entire repeat all over the place. Now, oh yeah, this is like an up B. And getting all this way done and his up smash, slight up smash going towards the up stage. Now, oh my gosh, poor Boogie's going to end up having to deal with Corrin's best attack possible. But he's going to end up being Boogie for at least 2 games. Holy shites. We have to see what both players are so crazy. They're going to end up meeting again in just another matchup in the grand finals, and hopefully we'll see them both playing that there. But if not, it's all up to high power players who's going to start facing Boogie for that matchup. But 20% to Big Apple Fan. Now 70% in Piranha Plant, because Piranha Plant seems to be taking control while Corn's over there dodging the whole thing. Now Corn's used all that power. Wow, he uses this up B to try to fly back in this stage. Oh wow, Boogie's taking over the game with that little ledge hog, just taking over the freaking matchup. Boogie seems to be good, and it's all good enough for anybody. All right, we're gonna tie this up. Both of them are tied at 1 apiece. Now, both seem to be liking this, but they're going to Smashville for one of the final round 3 games before they're going to have to move on to the quarterfinals of this matchup. Either round 4 or quarterfinals to see what depicts the matchup for it. And now they're up for Smashville, and they're going at it right now. Now down to about 17.6%. Going towards Piranha Plant by Corrin. Corrin is so hyped up to beat up his opponents of Piranha Plant. Going towards 80%, and they're going to go to up smash and trying to get back on the ledge. And it's now down smash, or down smash will crunch the life out of Corrin just to get this going. The side smash, forward smash, doesn't matter anyway. They're going to take all the damages. Now, immediately, in the next few minutes of this matchup, Boogie's down 2 stocks. With one stock dropped down to 2 stocks, Corrin seems to be enjoying how he's going to end up get ready to mess up Piranha Plant, and he's not going to be stopped by the hands of Piranha Plant. That he's not going to be stopped by the hands of Big Apple Fan. Is doing an amazing job trying to get all those techniques down, and he does all the techniques when he plays tournaments. And they each have like 90%, but they're in the middle. Oh wow, Corrin is so dominating in Smashville. He is straight up getting hammered by Corrin. Wow. There needs to be a comeback by the hands of Corrin, by the hands of Piranha Plant. There it is. 80%. He's going to need a comeback to try to strike down against Corrin, and this Corrin has to be the best out of the game. He's locally into any games that he plays against Piranha Plant. That Boogie's own, Yes Gaming's own Boogie is trying to need to get a comeback to win against Corrin, who has to use the side B coming into the stage, right behind the stage, and he doesn't know what it is. Yeah, Boogie's going to need to get a comeback to get a win, and he's going to have to get this done. But Corrin seems to be avoiding the ball spikes enough throwing Corn off the stage and use that as a spike to have Corn avoid all that. Oh, look at Boogie go! Boogie seems to be in a new drop zone, trying to blow Corn out of the whole game. But he's so close to beat Corn for that matter. But unfortunately, he's going to end up being beaten by 91% out of that with a Poison Smoke coming in his way. And a Poison Smoke on a side beat, whatever that is, he's going to get hammered one way or the other, or Boogie's going to need to get a comeback. Wow. Under 27%, Corey's at 55%. He's going to end up getting a force match to whip that, whip his opponent straight to anything out of the other side of the stage. Wow. They're going to end up getting tied games, but they need to get something done by Boogie. He needs to win. They're going to need to, yeah. This is crazy. Right now, oh, Corey got the win. Good games to Big Apple fan. He's going to move on.
That went well.
Yeah, big. Unfortunately for Boogie, he's going to go down. He's going to go to losers round 2 or round 3 to end up going and face his opponent. And Corn's going to go move on to the round 4 or quarterfinals. And Big Apple fans so domination when he faces Boogie. So good games to both guys. We'll be right back for the next stream.
Wow, that was my dude Boogie right there, our yes player Boogie losing right there to Big Absol fan. That's crazy. Oh my God. Oh, Minty says I'm a fan of Absol too. Okay, so Minty, he's rooting for Big Absol fan. Yeah, he's come through a couple times. I don't think we don't get him we don't get him over here a whole lot. I think he's played over here like once or twice.
Yep.
So yeah, he's not a regular over here, but we're certainly happy to see. We've got a stacked lineup tonight, though. We've got like almost 30 people in the house tonight. We have about 5 of the top 10 players here tonight. We've got, Boogie, Grease, Woulphy, Mysterica. We've got some really good players over here, as well as Big Absol fan, who just you just saw him beat Boogie there on stream. So we're going to be switching in over there just a second as they are rolling. Yeah, hit that first smash one, the first one. So we're getting a Grease Ray sighting. Oh, here comes another yes player. So this is Grease Almighty coming in right now. That's another yes smash player. So we're going to get that updated.
WJ versus Grease Almighty.
This is what they usually go with right now, so it's usually going to be Ray there, or maybe Ray might get on that Rosalina. I'll be curious to see who's going with Rosalina.
They pick each
Okay, so I'm right. Okay, good. So there we go. So we've got, let's switch this over here real quick. So I was right. He's on Peach, right? It is Rosalina? Where'd you see Rosalina at? Oh, I see her. There we go. So now we got Ray there on the left with the Rosalina. We got Grease Almighty there on the right with the Snake. So this is a best of 3 still, I believe. Yeah, we're still on best of 3 right now.
Yep.
Grease over here on the right is our yes sponsored player. He's coming in on that Snake. He's, I think, one of the top ranked players here in the state of Indiana. Ray is a really great player as well. He's won a couple of these. Both of these players have won a couple of them, so this is going to be a really exciting matchup right here. Let's go.
Yeah, both players are having a crazy matchup. They are just having the best top players. We got to see those 2 top players in round 3 they're going to have these. They're going to end up having to have a high-powered two-player matchup. And we've seen those two players. Ray's going to end up dominating somehow against Snake. Snake is one of the best players. He has been struggled at times, but he's really dominating all other opponents that he plays locally and all around the whole United States. So now 125. Now Ray's going to end up dominating Snake and trying to go to 146%. Now 54 goes to Ray, which he took damage by Snake. He uses those grenades and everything else like that. And 146%. Hopefully Ray's going to end up taking over the matchup, but now up to 75%. And he's going to use a side smash. Oh, they're both players took the damage on its own game. No, actually, Ray got, yes, he took the damage and he took Snake's stock down to 2, and it's 2 apiece for both players. We're going to see both players completely took advantage of any matchup between those two men. And I'm hopefully that these two players have a great matchup for those things in winners round 3. And now down to both players and then 2 stocks. They're going to need they have force match by Solid Snake, and they're going to end up trying to send whichever each other trying to go to the off balance in like an offset of those stages that they're going to be attacking. And they're going to use force smashes. Now slight down smash going towards Rosalina, and Rosalina is just going right to the stage. These two players are so powerful, they're just completely untouchable. They're trying to, now Rosalina is down to 1 stock by Solid Snake. Solid Snake's going really good, and he's decently good, and he's going to be good at many other top level plays. He uses Snake for one of the best reasons for it. He used the force smash for a rocket launcher, but now he's dodging all of that against Solid Snake, who does pretty well with the matchup. Now it's down to 1 stock each, which both players are going to have to do is they're going to face each other for the best high power matchups. We don't know what's going to happen, but Solid Snake's really getting comfortable with that for the moment. Yeah. So now, both players, Greasy Almighty, they're going to need to try to get that going against whatever those 2 players are trying to get into. Their force smashes are really relentlessly powerful, and they didn't know what was going to happen. But right now, both players are just going to go off the stage and trying to use the down smash, up smash, and trying to prevent each other from getting those attacks like that. But now they're throwing a projectile right at Solid Snake for best projectile reversal against Solid Snake. Wow. Grease Almighty took game 1. This is good. Yep. So now, this is awesome for what both players are going to do. Changing the sound settings for whatever they do. Now they're going to both pick the same characters. They're on their way towards, like, one of those 2 players are going to end up getting to pick small battlefield. So now they're going to pick the small battlefield as the next stage they're picking. Now, both players are going to head into the game, and now they're going to take the damage. They're going to take all this kind of one-way ticket to the next game if Greasy's going to have to win against Ray, who's doing really decently good on more high-powered, decently matchups for Rosalina to take care of. But she took too much damage, and it's very hard on how Ray's going to end up facing against Grease Almighty, which is the best matchup that he's playing on, respectively, by the hands of Both players are trying to use two characters at once. Now they're going to go up the ledge. But Renee's going to send her off the ledge. And then they're going to use shields. They're going to end up taking all that grabs and using those grenade launchers and try to use the up smash. Now Rosalia's down to 2 stocks, which is a very difficult move by, in a tight window by Rosalia to try to go through all that matchups to end up trying to bust a move towards Solid Snake. And Solid Snake is trying to get into the projectiles again. Using the rocket forward smash rocket launcher. And both players are having a good time. Continue to have more respectful damages and get to the game. Get ready to take over the game within the matchup. Now, Ray's going to end up using the grab and send him flying, but not enough to beat Solid Snake with it. With 2 stocks on Ray's behalf. Both players are above 100 or 120%. Now, Rosalia's down to 1 stock. The reason Mighty's going to take another game win is if he beats 1 more stock against Ray. And now, he is so good. Grizzle Mighty's going to win. Oh, it's going to be 2-0. Sorry for Ray. He's going to go to the losers. But good games to both players. We'll run it back to the next stream against both players in just a short minutes.
battle. Link. Palutena. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yo, what's up? This is Mysterica versus Jack Siege. Both players are going to be playing for Link and Palutena. Let's see. Palutena from Skin Icarus, or whatever you call it. But Zelda's Link is going to be facing each other. Now, both players are up now, and Jack Siege is in the round. Let me see. Here. I forgot this is a round 3? Alright. We're looking for that stream. We're going to end up looking for the Smash.gg accounts. They're both in Start.gg for the brackets. I'm just going to double check it real quick. Give me a moment. There you have it. I'm gonna have to switch back to Jack Siege. Both players are at winners quarterfinals. I had to type this in. Sorry for my late kind of type in stuff. Jack Siege is already down 1 stock, and Mysterica is down to 2 stocks. The winner of both the winners quarterfinals will advance to the best of 3. Now, Mysterica is too good to beat Jack Siege. She did pretty well, and she's giving all she can to beat Jack Siege, and she did a great job using Palutena. She's going to the game 2. Let's see that. Right. Well, we're gonna put 1 score for Mysterica. Next, he's gonna go into the losers quarterfinals as we speak. If he's gonna lose 2 games against Mysterica.
3, 2, 1.
Because Mysterica is going to end up winning 2 games if she's going to have to beat him again. She has to beat Jack Siege again in Pokemon Stadium 2. But right now, this is Jack Siege is trying to do his own best out of his own game, trying to use Link as possible to beat Palutena as Palutena is trying to make a dominant matchup between. Just to make sure we get all this gaming play style going on with Palutena. She used up air for some of those ledge grabs to trying to get back on the grab. And Link is trying to use those sticky bombs as he's going to put Palutena in his place. but not at the moment because that's why Valentina is so powerful. She uses the best character she plays out of in winners quarterfinals. And I have to type those things in by me saying winners quarterfinals as I type it in there. That might be the best typer I have to go for typos. So now Link is down 2 stocks, and he's struggling to get into the stage where it's all based on shields, based on attacks, more in defense. But Valentina is all over the place against. He is all over the place against. Well, that's saying she's all over Link's characteristics and being Link 2 stocks. Now, both players got 2 stocks each by the hands of Link, just taking out her 2 stocks. And now both players are trying to get all the consistency as much as possible. And Valentina is really good in how the Valentina character is just the best you can do to continue the plays as much as possible to get more stacked up power by beating Link in the matchup. And it was amazing what she just did. Mysterio's going to have to take right down Link, and Jax was trying to do his best to beat Link, to beat Mysterio, but Link is down about 90%, and he's going to do with a short hop kick and everything, short hop attack to beat her off the ledge. And he's going to go towards, he's over there using that beat to trying to get back up on the ledge. He's almost out of bounds by Valentina. Mysterio's going to get all the attack going. And using the up smash to try to get all that stuff out of there. But the Sticky Bomb man got the best of him every single time when he used throws by a projectile. And sometimes, you don't have to use those attacks to get more of it. But unfortunately for Jax, he's going to get 2 stars erased, going down to 1 more stock left by having Valentina beat Jax, and she's doing really well with the way she used Valentina for some of her best characteristic style of attack, and this is good. She almost got slaughtered by Link, and Link is trying to do his best to beat Valentina to now Valentina's going to take the attack way too charismatically. Whatever. The Sticky Bomb went over to the ledge, and they're down by 1 stock. He used Sticky Bomb to go farther down to the ledge and trying to use side B and throw a projectile against Valentina. Now both players decided on this character. Down smash. Each other down, but Valentina's taking ahead of the 14% damage. But now Link's going to get anywhere near the ledge attack hopper right here. And now Valentina's going to get the attack. Oh my goodness, look at this. Valentina's going to get it. Valentina's going to get that attack. But no. Valentina somehow stays on the ledge and avoids being attacked by Link. Hopefully Mysterio's going to have to win anyway, but hopefully she gets a win by the time she gets Link out of it. Yeah, this is a good projectile power that both players can do anyway. Oh wow. This is amazing. Yeah. She got shield all the way up to the ledge. This is good. Oh, she used visual aid to power this Link off this away from the ledge. Up. Oh. Okay. Such projectile power. No one else knows what the system is going to be. And it's beyond the point where both players can do any damages trying to get this. Force smash seals the deal for Mysterio. Good games. Good games to both players. I saw Jesse was trying to do all that, but Mysterio is just winning 2 games, and JC is going to go to losers quarterfinals, whatever he's doing. Good. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you guys see this one? It's going to be fun. We got some great matches still coming up for you. Oh, there we go. Sorry, no worries. I got you. Man, that was crazy right there with Jackson right there. T.O. right there losing to Mysterica 2-0 in that quarterfinal match. So that locks up the quarterfinals, it looks like. We've got now going into the winner's semifinals. We got Woulphy versus Big Absol Fan, which looks like it's going on right now. Looks like they've already started. And we've got Grease Almighty versus Mysterica in our other semifinal match. So these are semifinal matches there. Winner of those would be moving into winter finals, guaranteed a top 3 tonight. So
yep,
we're getting in it. Whoever wins these next couple matches is going to be looking pretty good. Boogie ended up beating not Nick, so not Nick there, got knocked out. Not Nick, got knocked out. That's funny, right?
Yeah.
So he got knocked out, so it's Boogie there moving on into the loser bracket. We got Blake and Mace facing up right now. Looks like they're about to start.
Jesse versus Jared.
Yep, Jackson and Jared, Ray and Lux.
Yep.
So we've got some big matchups coming up. So we're down to our 2, 4, 6, 8, about 12 players now.
Yep.
We're in our top 12.
Top 12 is a good
we're
thing.
We're starting to get into it now. After this round, we'll be in our top 8, right? That'll be top 8.
Yes, sir.
Yep, we'll have top 8 locked in. So that'll be our player cards getting locked in. Looks like they're about to select another match, so we're going to pop over
Sonic
here.
versus...
This looks like it's going to be a Woulphy match.
Yeah.
There it is. It's a Woulphy matchup. Let's go. So we've got Woulphy up now on the right.
Yeah.
And we've got Big Absol Fan. So this is the other,
Woulphy versus Corin.
semifinal match, right? So this
semifinal
is our
match, yep.
Yeah, we're in the semifinals now. So I'll update the board. Let's go.
All right. So now, Corin versus Big Absol Fan versus Woulphy in the semifinals, toughest matchups that they were both playing very well on the games, and Woulphy's gonna be playing a Sonic character in a dark colored Sonic that has been very well played in the game, and it's gonna be really good to see how both players had to get a matchup. Yeah, it's just a good color scheme that they have to play. No, it's like a best of 3, but best of 5 is going to be on a semifinal. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, we're looking good this way. Yep. So now, we're going to see if determined to be a best of 3, best of 5 kind of way. But we're waiting to hear from Sal in just a couple minutes. He comes back in just a second. But right now, Sonny's dominating against Corin. And he's doing really well, but now both players are so dangerous in how much both percentages are going to take the matchup. But both players down 2 stocks each. You got all recognition. 2 stocks are down by both players, and we're seeing what the heck's happening. All right. So now, best of 5, they're going to end up having both players to go compete for the best of 5 in the winners semifinals. And we're going to see how both players can contend with all the stuff they did. And I'm hopefully that best of 5 is something that both players use their characters very well with the way they have these players continue to get to the game 1 to be completed. See now how well they can play? Now it's down to one stop by Corrin that he cannot get to the ledge in time. He's farther away from the ledge. Now Sonic is continuing to have those damages. Yeah, wow. Both players are down one stop. And now they're both going to see who wins the game 1. And now game 2 will be coming up between the both players. We will see how both players can predict the way of their attacks and their skill level. Now both players are going to have to get into the game, and whoever wins gets the best of 5 completely completed. If Sonic wins best of 5 out of this in 3 games, he's moving on. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, this is also good for anything. It's just Woulphy is one of our Indiana top players of the game, and he's going to beat Corrin for the best matchup. Those 2 players have to be playing, but I'm hopefully that both players are doing really well with it. Oh, the side 4 smash just blasted Corrin off stage and get to game 1. Get to game 1, and this next game we'll see if Big Upsell Fan is going to have to win or not, but it'll be best of 5. We'll see how this goes with the semifinals right there. Hollow Bastion is going to be picked, and stick with the 2 characters that they already picked out.
1, go!
So wow, this is the both players that we have to see in the matchup. Beyond the point where I'm about to see is this: both players are taking a high stakes matchup. Yeah. So both players are exactly what the best place they are about to play. But Sonic is going to take the upper percentage hand when now they're both 72% tied in that percentage. And now 3 stocks are still in the default setting. And now they both are going to completely. Now the force smash off the ledge is going to end up going that way, and it's going to go down to 2 stocks to Corrin. Thanks to Sonic, that's his trusty old character that he plays. And now force smash is going to go up the ledge. He reverses it with the force smash straight back to the ledge, and goes back in the stage where he needs to be. And Fan is just continuing to stay on defense and trying to put away everything. Yeah. Yeah, forward smash is going to have to be. This is his off the ledge forward smash, and it's going to be pretty good at any matchup. We're seeing both players continue to rack up all the damages and to throw some people on stage at the process. Now this is a good amount of shielding and attack the way they are here, and both players they use a spin roll dash. Now, oh my, Corrin's going to end up getting one more game to lose if he doesn't keep up against Sonic. Woulphy's very smart on the way he's playing it, and he's going to end up going off the ledge. He's going to end up dominating the matchup by using Sonic, and he's going to take all the damages towards Corrin. Oh no, two 2 stocks remaining for Sonic. And I know that Sonic has to beat Corn. He does very well with that. He's going to end up trying to get more damage into that. Forward, jumping forward smash, jumping upper smash, right there. He's doing very good at the game. He's just doing all he can do to beat every single obstacle that he fights. Also gets good kind of stage plays that he used to pick. And right now, both players are having a good time. So far in the matchup. Oh no, I didn't look for that one, but in a quick moment. But Corn loses. Woulphy goes to game 2. He is so confident that he's going to go to game 3 and beat Corn out of process. So we're going to see what both players can get there. Now, one more game for game 3. Hopefully, Corn's going to get the muscle memory to get that matchup to face Woulphy in the match. But both players, they're having a... Man, this is exactly what both players need to see. Pokemon Stadium 2 is the way they are depicted in stage select and character select all together. Oh wow. They took Sonic all the way on the right side of the net. But Sonic took all the Sonic straight into to the Pokemon Stadium. Straight out of the stage. Yeah, this force the upper force match. Going there, and the Corn's not out yet, but Sonic's doing really well with Sonic, and he's just doing really well in being Corn right off of it. Like, Sonic has the strongest 3-stock lead by being Corn 2-0, 2 stocks and 3 stocks for Sonic. Corn has to take the. Sonic's gonna have trying to tame Corn as his strategy to be able to beat Corn out of the matchup. And what Corn needs to do, he has to beat Sonic trying to get into a damage. You've never seen what happens here. But Big Apple fans trying to get everything in his ledge. But wow, he sneaked up on Sonic and he up smashed off the ledge by gaining 2 stock time. Wow, that was amazing. He's trying to do everything he can to beat Sonic out of the game. But whatever that goes. Yeah, this is a good matchup we've seen so far. Corn's going to take out that advantage, and if he needs to beat Sonic, no matter what, game 3 is going to be ahead of him. But yeah, this is going to be... they're going to beat each other's map, trying to beat both each other's opponents, trying to get to the game. But fans, wow. You have to do this by hitting Sonic. He knows how to do it. Sonic's going to have to take this game. Just trying to... That force smash just blew up Corn by 1 stock. So it remains for Payne. And Woulphy's going to have to make a dominant run by beating him 3 games. And one more game will send Corn to the loser semifinals, and he needs to beat that game. But it's tough to beat Sonic on all the aspects of how he moves, and how he's going to get that matchup. Fortunately, this will send Sonic to the winners finals and see when he does that. But in order to do that, he has to beat Corn. But Corn's going to have to... Oh, there it is. Good games to Woulphy, and Woulphy's going to move on.
It was almost too easy.
Games to both gentlemen, and hopefully Corn's going to move down to the losers semifinals or losers quarterfinals. We'll see how that goes. We'll be right back for the next stream in just a few minutes.
battle. Snake. Palutena. Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, Woulphy won. Woulphy won. He did. The- Woulphy has the patience for it. He took. Yeah, Gordon doesn't have patience, but Woulphy has the best patience out of his Sonic character possible. Both Snake and Palutena is going to be played for a tied game, like a stock, and both players are at 0 points. Well, just in game 1 right now, but they're going to be in one game, and they're going to be using Misterga and Grease Almighty to face off, but right now Grease Almighty's down to 1 stock. No, Palutena's down to 1 stock. Grease Almighty's doing really well with his Snake, the Solid Snake, the way he plays out of it. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Oh yeah, I see. So now, Grease Almighty and Misterga's on the left, Grease Almighty's on the right, and we're gonna see one player trying to beat Palutena. That Grease Almighty's going to have to beat only the toughest battles. We're about to have seen the best players possible in the match. Right now, Palutena is just struggling to face off against Grease Almighty, the top player of Indiana's game, right here in Yes Gaming Esports. But now they're both tied by the hands of Palutena. So now Palutena just lost in game 1, but now is now up to Grease Almighty in the semifinals for 1 point to get him just one of the best. He won 1 game against Misterga. Misterga's going to have to keep up and trying to win every game, and somehow she needs to win in a. Somehow, Misterga's doing. She's doing really well in a winners round 3. But when the semifinals approaching right now, Grease Almighty's doing such a fantastic job using Solid Snake and how he plays it. He uses the other Tiger skin that he plays in Solid Snake's skin that he plays as Tiger skin. So now, Solid Snake, he's now up to a 44%. And Solid Snake is going extremely bonkers. But Palutena's doing all the damage. Small battlefield. right now, Palutina is going to end up taking advantages by being Grease Almighty. But Grease Almighty is doing a lot of taking away Palutina's stock, just like game 1. And now Grease Almighty is doing an excellent job, but no, they're both down. They're both away from the ledge. Both players are having a big drop on the away from the stage so much. They're now down to 2 and 1 stock between both opponents. Now they're going to get the best attack they need to have to beat Solid Snake to tie the stocking. And then he has to use up smash. And now he uses the grenades to do it down B. They're trying to get all those grenade bombs straight down to the stage. And now away from the stage, she took attack on Grease Almighty, now down to 1 stock. She's doing really well, and both players are so consistent in any way, shape, or form. And Yes Gaming is going to provide a medal for the top 5 to whoever any first place or top 3 or top 5 players who gets that win for all 30 plus people in there. Oh wow. Grease Almighty survives by being Palutina, you know. Wow. Grease Almighty is so fantastic and phenomenal when he plays such one of the craziest matchups we're about to see from both players. So now, what kind of stage is that while they're both playing it? They're still playing Small Battlefield. And they're going to stick with the Small Battlefield as they pick the stage. And now, if Grease Almighty wins 1 more game into 3 points on the board, Misericor's going to go down to the losers, Red Finals or Semifinals, if she loses the match against Grease Almighty. Now they get to put projectiles on Palutina. Palutina's trying to get another projectile, laser beam on Grease Almighty, using the Goddess Beam. They're trying to get all that stuff damaged on Grease Almighty. Grease Almighty's going to have to get that Snake, and Snake is going to get into a grenade launcher bomb upwards, like upward position. And Snake is really phenomenal how he's playing a 95 to 93% between both players. And he uses the knockback. He uses grenade to get the knockback right on the top. Hoping both players are going to get the win anyway. Get 1 and 2 lead. If Palutina can beat Snake within that game, it's so tough to beat against Grease Almighty. Now Palutina's down 2. And Grease Almighty stays at 3. Now they're both got a simultaneous 2-stock tie. In 2-stock. They're going to use all the attack. Palutina's going to take out the attack. And 68% to Snake and 10% to Palutina. They're going at it with all this stuff they need on Smash Bros. Right now, Snake is... Wow. They're going to end up sending him flying. He's going to send him flying. Using the umbrella, they use a parachute to fly off on the top of the stage. And a struggle a little bit at a time to try to face against every single tough opponent. Right now, Mysterica has a good amount of advantages to get that, but no. Look at Grease Almighty trying to take all the maximum attack and trying to pull it away from her. And she uses a spreading forward attack by forward smash on. Sneaks down 1 stock. Holy crap. Mysterica has to be 2 stocks to lead against Snake 1 stock. She's taking all that attack very seriously for how she beats. That's 100%. She's a deflector shield trying to knock down the grenade bomb straight at the Snake's ability to strike. Oh, wow. They're both now tied at stock. One. All he has to do is shield. Both players going to get a shield out of it. Use the honest deflector. What Snake has to do to get the grenade launcher, trying to get this win. But she needs to counter the win at 2-1 to get this gun, take all the games right down to the very wire of it. She has to use those. She voiced this the whole entire time. She has to spread it around and get it going. Wow, this is a good one. She uses the shield projectile to deflect any of the grenades from Grease Almighty, and Grease is going to do all he can to get the bombs and blast it falling out of there. But no. This is where they keep their space away from each other's stages and stuff on a small battlefield. It's so good to see how both players had to get a matchup with them. Up smash off this platform. Oh, no, this is going to be the turn point of the matchup. We're going to see both players going to see whoever flies out of the stage will end up winning and keeps the win out of 3-0 between Solid Snake. And he needs to win to get that done. But it may be too much for Paulatina while she's at 139%. Get that strike. We get the final strike on Paulatina, but Paulatina's going to get the last lap. Good games for both. Grease Almighty keeps the 3-0. He's going to move on to like winners finals. We're going to see what that is. It'll be Grease Almighty in a best of all the matchups they had versus Woulphy, Sonic versus Snake, who will end up meeting each other in a winner's final. Let's get this going, folks. And yeah. So now what we're doing here, folks, is that if these two guys win the game, and pretty much what they do is completely win the whole entire series, and then they're going to go to grand finals if they're going to meet up in a winners final. Now, Woulphy versus Grease Almighty is going to be is on stream doing all he can to do that. Yeah. Snake, yep.
So you got Woulphy and Grease in the finals?
Yeah.
Guaranteed top 3 now.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
These guys are
That's
so
for
good.
sure. Mysterio in the losers semifinal. Loser quarterfinals. Yeah, first place.
Start battle. Zelda.
He plays the Zelda.
Dark Samus. Three, two, one, go!
Yeah, this is going to be a losers quarterfinal. No, they're going to put it in the quarterfinal. So now, the losers quarterfinals, as abbreviated to the letter L, will put into the best of 5 this is like a best of 3 right now because of the losers quarterfinal. It's going to be in a best of 3 right now, and pretty much Mysterio is going to play Zelda versus Mace's best Dark Samus in the losers quarterfinals. We're about to see what happens if both players will move on to the losers semifinals. Yeah. 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 Okay, top 6 for the. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we need to put in the best of 3 for the losers quarterfinal. Best of 5, okay. All right, good. So now this is the best of 5 as far as my friend Sal, who has been saying that it's best of 5. We're getting all this stuff going because, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's for sure. So now Mace is over there getting the lowest percentage by the hands of Zelda. And look at this. Yeah, Zelda versus Dark Samus. We're just getting on that matchup. Both players are tied 2 stock apiece. And now both players are having the best Zelda and Dark Samus matchups. Now Zelda's down 1 stock within the up, but Dark Samus is pretty good at how he plays Dark Samus, and anywhere he plays out of it, it's best of 5. We're gonna see what goes on with both players that are trying to get that. They throw. Now they're gonna put 1 stock. This is 1 stock for both players. Zelda versus Dark Samus, and both players are having a tough time trying to get into the 100%. Now this 100% goes to Zelda because she's going to end up getting a loss in game 1. Now it's going to go through 2 more games if Mace is going to have to win versus the Circuit. She has to put all the golden projectiles, and Mace is over there creating this matchup more seriously. When he loses, he may have lose in a winner's round 3. Oh wow, Zelda just won game 1, and he's gonna go to. Mysterio is going to have dominated losers quarterfinals and best of 5.
Dark Samus. Zelda. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright. So best of 5 coming in 2 more games against Mysterio in one of those stages of Pokemon Stadium 2, and this means both players are going to end up making things even more of challenging plays that they have to play. And now they had to use the up smash in midair, trying to get the kicks out of it, and down smash, forward smash. That's for Zelda. She has the best heavy attack on there. And now Mace has to use those shields and use the charge bomb. They're trying to. No, that's not it. Wow. They're both players are back on that left ledge. Ready to send the attack all the way flying out of the stage. That's a fake attack. The fake sneak attack that damn blasted down this right off of it, but no. Dark Samus has already took Zelda's life point. Life at 2. They're stuck at 2. Now they're both. Yeah, I'm getting worn out. I apologize. Mace is a good player. So does Mysterica. Mysterica is going to be heading into game 2 as a win if you can make that step happen by being Mace, or Mace will have to beat Mysterica to keep this one point apiece. You never know what that is for many people around, and I'm just thinking, why is Mace thinking about all that? No matter what it is, it's going to be an amazing battle between both of them. Beyond all that, this is going to be amazing. It's going to be a crazy time trying to get this done. It's an amazing day for how Smash Bros. Are having a good moment of how they use the win and trying to get the win possible. They need to be. Now the down smash from Dark Samus now is down 1 stock from Mysterica. He's going to take a 1-1 tie in the best of 5 matchup, which is great. It's going to be a great matchup between both in the losers quarterfinals. Maybe the best matchup we are about to see from anybody. Certainly for those matchups, they're going to have to get that thing done, but their attack projectiles, wow. They're just tied at 1 with both players. Look at that attack. Look at Mysterica into getting the attack rolling. Upbeat, trying to push him off the top of the edge right here. Away from something. On the upbeat from Dark Samus. Forward B. Dash forward B. Dash forward smash. She has to use that. As she's going to get every attack possible. She's getting grabbed by Dark Samus. What's that target? Charge blast. Bro, this is crazy. I'd like to see both players winning that kind of matchup, and this is amazing. Dark Samus is trying to put her off the lip. Now, Dark Mace has been very consistent, but he's going to go tied up at 1-1. This is amazing for both players to get any matchup going in there possible between Mace and Mysterica. She needs to get the next stage to end up going small battlefield again. This is going to be an amazing matchup, and I'm gonna see what both players are gonna take the strongest matchup possible. And let's see.
Zelda.
Dark Samus versus Zelda again. We're gonna go back to this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now both players are gonna have to. Now these guys are rolling, and they're rolling the dice between the 3, and it gets 2 more games until they need a win. Dark Samus is trying to keep this game going. Both players are so completely connected to any attack, and they are not going to give up without having to do with some projectiles thrown at each other for a lot of good, memorable moments. Now we're seeing Dark Samus versus Zelda in just a small battlefield. We're seeing Mysterica trying to keep the percentages on the top scale. Now, but Mysterica is now down to 2 stocks. Oh, they're just going back and forth with 2 stocks remaining on there for each. And one-on-one away from the ledge with Zelda, and Dark Samus trying to get all the projectiles back on. Trying to blast Zelda all within 2 stocks each. We're seeing both players battle it out for one of the top prizes in there. You never know what South's going to end up handing those players some good games. Wow. Almost nearly losing a stock, but she pulled something really good on that. Wow. This is a good one. She has to use the force smash, but he grabbed her and taking her down with all the stuff she has to play. It's going to be good whenever she uses the ledge hopping, ledge hogging, and everything going into that stage. But beyond that, wow, that's force smash when she put Golem on the stage. Wow, this is good for both players. This high power matchup between both in the loser quarterfinals. Good job for Zelda. She's gonna maintain this one on this. Yeah, this is good. Wow, they're both at 1 stock. Let's see who has to win game 3 in 1 point each. Berserker's gonna have to win. She's so good at how she predicts the matchup against Mace. She's pretty much consistent with any matchup she plays. And strong to use Zelda and Palutena. She has both characters all in the same process. Now in Zelda, right now she's gonna end up taking that attack that much. And Mace is going to end up trying to get every attack to get it back on. But Mysterio's going to take a dominating damages. As soon as she gets that thing done, she hits a force smash. You never know what's going to hit. And the up B is just, oh, this is good. She's taking game 3. Look at that. It's amazing for both players. But Make's going to need to get these guys are still going to do small battlefield. Yep. Mace loses the game against Zelda, then this winner of that match will move on to the loser semifinals. We're going to see how both players can do that. Man, this is a great matchup. Now, we'll wait on a Graceful Might and Woulphy matchup when we're getting ready to see the losers quarterfinal between, coming up in the next matchup between after Mace versus Mysterica, Jared and Ray are going to go face off at each other in losers round 5. And Big Apple Fan, either facing Jared or Ray, will be in the next matchup in the losers quarterfinal. Now, this will be amazing to see how well both players are going to be played at. But they're both such great consistency. Now both players are now at 2 stock apiece. We're seeing both players continue to rack up any stocks or percentage damage. We're seeing both players taking each other to a limit where they're going to end up the side smash, potential kick and everything by Zelda. Now Zelda's going to have to take a defense out of it. And tough break for Mace. And Zelda's going to end up taking 3-1 lead. And if she wins that, she's going to move on. That's a good thing about that. This is a 3-1 unless she has to go 4-1 if she wins that match. Between 2 more matchups. Now, This matchup, this charge bomb is actually dark charge bomb is actually kind of using the neutral beam on Zelda. This is way more powerful than anything else. And they're now tied at 1 stock apiece. Dang. You never see Mace be able to struggle with that matchup against Mysterica. It's going to be a tough matchup to catch a break from where Mace is not going to get a break from where Zelda just made a dominant control over this matchup. She's taking the space from Zelda, from Dark Samus. Now Samus is going to take the ledge grab over the stage grab. She has deflected on the missile. Dark missile and everything in there. Good. This is the same one she's doing. And a missile. She has to deflect the shield at it. Whoa! Look at that. This is crazy. Well, this is good games for both players. Mysterica's moving on. There's no way for Mace to lose a game then letting Mysterica win out of it by using the side B into the ledge. And he got knocked away from the stage, and this is great enough to do that. Well, good games to both players. We're going to move on to the next one of the winners. We're going to see more of this thing coming up between Big Absol Fan versus GR Ray in the next losers quarterfinal matchup. Let's see how that goes.
Start battle. Snake.
Now, We're getting ready for a matchup between
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. Versus Woulphy. The winner of this best of 5 will move on to the grand finals of the winners grand finals. Yes, 2 of the Yes Gaming's best players. We're about to see Captain Falcon. Hold on a second. Let me get to Captain Falcon real quick. That's Captain Falcon. There we go. Captain Falcon versus Solid Snake. He picked Captain Falcon because he has to completely take it over the matchup. Wow. Solid Snake is pretty much running the show, and Woulphy's not even. Oh yeah, he put Captain Falcon on the first blood, getting ready to have that matchup completely in dominant fashion. He put a stomp on Solid Snake, and Captain Falcon is one of my favorite characters to play. Put it up B on ledge. And Woulphy is using Captain Falcon as a creative tool to do this, but no. But both players are both down to 2 stocks each, and both percentages are going to have to be put in the middle. Oh wow, this is a combat away from the ledge. Oh, this is a side side smash coming into the ledge by Captain Falcon. He's going pretty good. He's going really well with Captain Falcon. The way he plays the game. He has put 2 stomps on 2 down smash on stomps. And now both players now down to 1 stock each. Who will win the game 1 and move it on? Let me get this. Put the 0 points. I forgot to put the scoreboard back on there. Now, during the game, we're gonna need 2 of the best players. Oh yeah. All right.
Captain Falcon wins!
Captain Falcon wins the game 1. Woulphy's gonna have to go move on to the grand finals. And he's going to send himself to the losers semi or losers finals. What does what that matchup looks like up here? So if he loses, there's a bracket reset grand final. Reason why and Woulphy's going to have to reset the brackets between both players. They're going to move. They both are moving on to the grand finals. And the winner of the grand finals will keep the prize. He is going to win every matchup he needs to play. And Woulphy's going to end up taking a tough challenge. Both players are having a tough challenges to where Weasel Mining can't contain Captain Falcon. But no. Weasel Mining has to take an advantage to use that grenade launcher and all the other of the arsenal he plays. And oh wow. Both players down 2-0, like 2 stocks each after falling into the pit. No way for this to happen. Right now, we're dealing with both players predicting any matchup they see around here. Both players on stream trying to get the best matchup in the making for both Yes Gaming players. They're both the best players in the game since they first met, and they are here to take it again. This is the best friendly matchup. They're here to take over. And they're just controlling taking over the matchup. It's a good situation where both players are just getting to throw each other's projectiles straight out. Woulphy's doing really well taking the patience away from Greasel Mice. What do you call this? Grenade launchers. Rocket launchers are so essential to where Greasel Mighty has to play that. And uses this to put a side smash, all the other smashes in place. Now you put a stomp on. This is the famous stomp on down smash. Good air towards Greasel Mighty. He has to lose 2 stomps. You get 1 stomp each. Both lose 1 stomp each. And they're still currently at 1 stomp. And they're going to get ready to pounce on, lead each other into to the winners finals, and they're going to get to the best of 5 momentarily. It's going to be really huge for both players to get to the grand finals if they win 3 games to get this game going. Dang, you never know how this grand. Yeah, this is good. Oh wow! Greasel Mighty got. Got 1 point. To get to the 1 point tie to go to the next game. Man, you never seen one of those players get ready to throw up the best matchups of the game. You never know how it's gonna go, and you never know what needs to happen.
3, 2, 1.
Now both players are now still at Pokemon Stadium 2. I think everybody else knows about this. It's amazing for all that. Yeah, and it's going to be pretty well to see how prevention is going to end up becoming. And it looks like both players are powerhouses. As far as all I see is concerned, Greasel Mighty and Woulphy, both the best full powerhouses. And it certainly should be all that going on. It's going to be pretty amazing for any matchup that you have to play in. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah, it's going to be pretty good to see how those guys will play. Yeah, right now they're just. I'm sorry for looking at my phone. This Woulphy is now down to 2 stomps. After losing 1 stomp by Greasel Mighty, he's very confident to beat Woulphy in that matchup. But they both are taking their right confidence to the next level. Look at these players do that. And whatever they both are doing is completely in the best position to go to the next game. They're both playing. Oh, wow. Both players are down 1 and 2 stomps. But they both are just knocking each other out with Greasel Mighty, grenade launchers all over the place. Now it's down to 1 stomp for Woulphy, 2 stomps for Greasel Mighty. And put a stomp and back. Wow. Crazy. He's going high flying against Greasel Mighty. Greasel Mighty has to get that Falcon to lay onto the sweet and sour spot that they had in this system. Look at them both players getting ready to win this matchup. The both players, unfortunately for Woulphy, he's going down 1 stomp after using the grenade launcher all over. Now, this is going to be a tough matchup. Oh, wow. Oh! Look at that. Greasel Mighty has had a terrific game 3 in that 2-1 lead matchup. And this is pretty good. That was up. Let's see what happens. Oh, small battlefield.
Name Captain Falcon.
Now, small battlefield's going to end up getting the best matchup they need. So that Captain Falcon's going to end up.
3, 2,
He usually plays.
1, go!
Now Captain Falcon is the both playing character of all gaming history. He's been playing very well with the way Captain Falcon plays. Sonic is his main. He likes to do everything about how to be as the patient player that he's going to be. So after that matchup, this is going to be great. This is amazing for anything. And so far, this is going to be amazing. With everything going on, they put a Falcon up B and took all that damages, he took the damage, and went flying by. It's pretty good so far because Grizzly is now running 3 stocks. Now Captain Falcon's going to take a big risk. Now it's down 2 and 2 on stocks. And so far, Captain Falcon's going to need to be at least 2 stocks to beat his 2 stocks. His opponent's 2 stocks, not his own. His opponent's 2 stocks are going to need to be at least 1 and getting high command to face all this. Oh wow. Captain Falcon is down 1 and 2 stocks. If Grizzly beats this player, oh my. He is so competitive and how much both players are so competitive and how players make this game possible. Winners Finals is going to be their favorite. The best of 5. If he wins 3-1 by Grizzly Mighty, he's going to go to the Grand Finals with Woulphy, and this is going to be a bracket reset out of it. Wow. Good game. Now it's going to go down to the very relentless wire. Well, this is a good game by both players. 3-1. Grizzly Mighty wins 3-1, and they're gonna end up going to the let's see what that is. Hold on. Yeah, I got that name in there written down.
So that was Greece right there winning that one. Greece won that.
Yeah.
Greece is now locked into the winner grand finals.
Yeah.
Wow. Greece is locked in. So Greece is now, dude, that's Greece Almighty now locked into the winner.
Yeah.
Grand finals, guaranteed top 2.
Yeah.
Wow. Woulphy, why was Woulphy on that Falcon? Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Why was he on that Captain Falcon?
He has both characters to play, and he has to use Captain Falcon for the winners finals.
Yeah.
And he's doing this for patience. But he lost.
Maybe.
He lost.
Yeah.
He just lost to Grease Almighty in 3-1. Yeah.
winner of this one will get third place. Losers.
Orange. Olutena. 3, 2, 1, go!
So this is Corn's semi. This is a. Wait a minute. Let me go right to. Losers semi. All right. This is the loser semifinals. Big Opso fan versus Mysterica. And Mysterica's need to get the best comeback. And Paulatina-wise, she is going 2 stocks. She's on a low percentage. She's going to be confident to get back in that matchup. And going to go to the losers finals and win everything else. And Corn's going to have to get a bounce back on there. And Mysterica has to play Valentina, just trying to get all the matchups going. But Big Opso fan just go in there and use those attacks that's going to do any good. But look at that. This is beyond point. Wow, this is a Aber. Oh, wow. Yeah, he went down hard. Mysterica gets the first win, so that's a 5. Small battlefield is going to be the pick.
Start the battle. Olutena. Orange.
Now, this is going to
3,
be
2, 1, go!
this time both players are going to be drinking to the best damage that they have to be on so far now. No matter what it is. This is going to be amazing for that. Yeah, this is exactly what Corrin's going to end up getting so much damage by Valentina. And Valentina is getting half the damages by Corrin. And Corrin's going to get every damage that he needs to go through. But, projectiles all the way out. Not away from the stage. She's doing her best to try to get rid of Corin straight out of the stage. Look at that. Look at the back throw. Whoa. Wow. This is amazing. After Woulphy and both tied as 2 stocks each. Paulina took first blood all the way against Paulina. They're going to put a whole entire back throws. They even such a bad tension by Corin, where Corin has to deal with all that kind of damage, where she has both competitors are completely going into the best percentages and trying to put this is going to be amazing for that. Right now, both players are trying to get off the stage and get to the win. Can get it straight to 2 to 1 stock lead, 1 stock behind, and get all that stuff going. But Valentina is just trying to do everything she can do to avoid one of her attacks out of Corin's attack like that. But this is amazing. You see another thing going, but Valentina is dominating with up smash away from the platformer and get all this going by blasting the crazy matchup. Absolute fans trying to get this laser, and but no, this is no laser, but the circus got the laser. It's gonna be amazing for that. This is good matchups for that, and everyone's gonna see what happens where both players are getting such a strange, but one of the most competitive matchups we can balance and witness. Both players have to be attacking for the back smash, where that goes with it. And the both players in the game comes back after. When she comes back after all that, and Corin's just taking out, but Paulina with 1 stock each. Valentina is going to end up having to deal with that kind of potential to win that game. She uses the neutral A, straight get that, and neutral smash all the way up there, and this is 2 games to win.
Too bad for you.
You sounded great. You kicked the butt.
And I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm just trying to get. I'm being very tired. I'm just trying to keep doing that.
Stop the battle.
We're about 30 minutes.
Corin, Vena.
Wait, what's that in this?
3, 2, 1, go!
There's no quit and compete. Let yes go. That's from. Yeah. That's a W on that. Yeah, match point for Mysterica. Unless, yeah. Yeah, moving in 3rd place on the losers finals. Yeah, Mysterica's going to get to win that. She's going to the 3rd placement. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah. This is for sure the 3rd placement opportunity for Mysterica to keep winning the game. But both players are going, Corin desperately trying to find a way to beat Valentina out of the platformer stage. But Valentina's going to grab the ledge. And there's Valentina just went away from the stage and gets 2 stocks. Gets 1 stock to 2. And Corin 2 stocks right now. Corin just had to get this a little comeback straight to 1 game. And now it's down to 2 stocks. Which she's doing pretty well. like a neutral B, neutral A, neutral A on the back end. Wow. The up smash. There's a back smash. There's a up smash. Like the Fonzie's gonna have to be. Corn's gonna have to find a way to get the comeback on there, and I'll see what they're doing. But Corn just had the rough 2 games, and now they're gonna need to get a comeback to seal that game 3 to go to the next game 4. Wow. Corn just went. Dude, Corn is now down to 1 stock each between 2 opponents. And they make this going. Up B for the ledge. And they have to get a bait on that kind of thing going into this entire baiting system. And they're baiting out of the attack and trying to get to the game. And match point between Mysterica getting that point. Thereafter then's gonna get a game 3 if he can do that. But Valentina is going to take the game. Corn's going to take a counterattack on that. Good for Corn if he's going to make that win. Oh, he uses that flaming flare to controllably knock this off course. Here. Forward smash up in the air. Dude, that's crazy. This is amazing. All of those attacks going from that here. This is work. Oh, up forward smash, seal the game. Dude, 3-0. 3-0 for Mysterica, moves on to the losers finals. Dang. This is good. Now they're both locked into the losers final. Yep. They're both locked into the losers final coming up. After winners grand final is going to be into the grand finals. This is going to be amazing.
3, 2, 1, go!
Now we're back to the losers well, not semifinals, but losers finals between Woulphy versus Valentina. Valentina's going to take a dominating matchup between Woulphy and Sonic versus Valentina and Mysterica. Mysterica's going to end up taking the best opportunity to beat Woulphy if she can manage to do that. You know how he's going to be fast? Valentina needs to make sure she has to get this outmaneuverable and not let his patience get into the favor. But I know Mysterica can make that. She does an excellent job on that. But now Valentina's going to have to manage to make a tough task against Sonic. Valentina's really good in that Valentina that Mysterica has to do all this for trying to beat Woulphy out of it. Woulphy's going ahead and taking advantage. Now, this will be both players' best matchups. We're about to witness everything. So this will be whoever gets the first blood will end up being whoever needs to be. Alright. Yep. Now this time, she has the most percentages. Oh wow. This is good. This is great. Valentina, both players are down 2 stocks after getting high percentages off of it. It's one sick matchup. She takes the attack, uses the back end, backs the forward smash on the air. Sonic's going to take the down smash on the ground, and she has to try to attack when using the up smash, and the slide up smash right here. The attack here by Sonic, who has to deal with all that. This is a crazy matchup because both players are losers finals, and if Woulphy goes back to the grand finals after Go Mighty has to walk into that matchup. This is crazy matchup we're about to witness. So now, Mysterica is still in that losers round match, whatever it's called. This will be the biggest matchup of their careers. The winner gets to face Woulphy in that matchup between Gristle Mighty, and whoever the losers finals wins the matchup. This would be great. How hard they are. Two people are trying to work on how both players are going to win any matchup between themselves. It was crazy enough to win. The up B right off the Sonic, and now Sonic loses 1 stock, and now up smash will send Valentina to a 1-stock tie. Visual A again. It's not a finish. So it's possible because they're both are trying to get the matchup completely under the best way possible. Oh, this is going to be tough luck for. This is a force smash off the ledge. good ones.
It was almost too easy.
Now they're going to get to the next matchup for best of 5.
Stop battle. Sonic.
Well, Sonic and Tom
Ultimate.
Palpatine are going to have the next game.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hopefully wins that game. We'll have to face off against Gristle Money for the rematch on Grand Finals after losing Winners Finals. They're going to have to make sure they're going to get this Ledgehog around. And they need to get that Ledgehog to get this win. They use all this match they got. Never know. Pretty good to see how both players can take the win out of that. Here's the back smash towards Sonic and getting this going. Yeah. There's the bounce smash. Another bounce smash. Yeah, this is almost. Whoever gets the quick one out of that spot will end up getting that one going. He's counterattacking that one out of the roll. There it is. Yeah, it takes patience to get this one. Oh, grab and set it up in the sky. It's going to be the one stock for Sonic. Wow, this is going to take 2 stocks. They're just too much patience between them both, and this is a good thing for both players. They're taking them both in a higher level, and Sarah knows what Woulphy can do in this matchup. If Woulphy loses in the one game, wow, they're taking a top. They're taking this clutch little shield break and everything. That's not good. Shield counter, taking his attack. Really going, and now Sonic's taking too much damage by Palpatine. If she is going to survive that, then 10% of the damage, she's not lucky. 60%. Woulphy stays at 140. Now down to 1.
Game.
Oh, dang. He survived 2 stunts to beat
Let's do that again sometime.
to get to the Ledgehog. That's amazing. This is going to be amazing with that.
Stop battle.
Now we're going to keep using the 2 characters they still pick in that matchup.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'll be right back. I got to check with the other player for my friend Sound for a second. So now back to this. If Woulphy comes back to win, right now Woulphy is pretty much got too much damage on there, unless he gets a comeback from Palantina and everything. Yeah, this is going to be such a cool matchup between those two people out there in the stream. Palantina is going to have to do all he has to do, and he has to up smash, try to keep him on target. Well, down to 2 stocks. Palantina still need to get a comeback to get to game 1. I mean, 1 point out of game 3. That's great. Yeah, let's put an up smash, forward smash. You never know what this is. But beyond that, we're seeing both players with impact. Back smash. And it's over at Pokemon Stadium 2. Forward smash. She's going to take a dominating game 3 with only 3 stocks left on her system. She's going to take all the attack and trying to damage what Sonic did to her in that game 3. Wow. This is like he has taken all the attack as much as he can to beat Mysterica, but no. He's over at 1 stock. If you can take that comeback 3 stock deficit. Now down to 2 stocks by Palantina. Now he's going to have to go aggressive against her stock. And that's not where this is just something that both players need to try to react in this kind of battle of all Smash Bros. Games that they have to play. Yep. Wow. Yeah, they have to throw her out of there. Oh, wow. Dude, this is amazing. She's using up smash to send him flying and goes game 3 for Mysterica. Both players now at 2-1. If she can manage to pull it off on game 4,
Stop battle.
this will be a crazy matchup. But if Woulphy wins or Mysterica wins and makes it a tie, if she ties it, this will be game 5. It'll be a close matchup between them. 2-point lead. It'll be 1 point lead by as many as 2 point currently. Yeah. She's gonna have to be at her toughest. And she already won 1 game in game 3. If he beats Woulphy in games 4, this will be a good time. It'll be a good time point of 2 points each. You never know what she has to be in store for. But Woulphy's going to take a big step forward and just connect to all that attack towards Palantina for 90%. And he'll take the first blood in game 4. We'll see how this goes playing out. She took a huge forward smash and went over to the side. This is great. He has a roll, his spin move, his spin dash. Oh! First blood goes to Palantina, where he strikes down Sonic and gets him in 2 stocks. This is crazy. He knows all the attacks very well, and he knows how to get the skills right into it. Wow, that took her down to 2 stocks each between both opponents. 2 competitors are trying to make it so good they don't know what they're trying to do. Mysterica's going to have to go to tie games to get this done. This is a big turning point of both stocks matchups. Of 2 stocks lead. 2 stocks ahead of their entire match. And then both players are going to have to take one step in there. Oh, he's just going to get this, all the attacks straight into Palutena on the right side of the ledge. He's going to dominate. Nope. Neutral A as a neutral smash. That's a good way to do. Both each had about 60%. Now it's up to 78. I will have to do this my way, and it's a good thing to do. Give the sub to Shadow Ripper. Devil Dawn to give the sub to Shadow Ripper. Good job doing that, both of you guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. Give the sub by Devil Dog to Shadow Ripper 1. Now Sonic is down 1 stock, and Palutena take the second strike right on. So now Palutena's going to have to keep the 2 stocks unless he has to write everything down first in order to keep her percentages all the way ahead of Woulphy's. So he's going to do his best. I never know how he's playing. He's the best Sonic on the whole game. That was good enough for that. 8% out of it. Grab. That's a good bang. He took an up smash. 25% out of it. We'll see how this goes. They're putting shield pressure on both each other's shields. So now they had to put a charge up, spin dash, everything going. But Palutena is going to get a best win out of this by going to time. Let's see what both players can do. It's going to be a real intense matchup. That's what happens when they're over there just getting the matchup. And they're going to take attacks, they're charging up, they're going to put down smash, forward smash, it doesn't matter. They falls out of it and trying to avoid one of his attacks. Whoa, they're avoiding each other's attacks and let it do that. There's forward smash by Sonic. Whoa. Dang. He's going to take a 3-1 lead. He's facing Grease Almighty again. It's a crazy one. Good games to both. I'm so happy for them both trying to get the best competitive way possible. Now Woulphy's going to be advancing.
Stop battle. Snake.
So now it's led up to this. Winner of this match will take home the first place prize and wins. If he loses, it's going to be the second placement. This will be Donkey Kong. Maybe whichever he picks out of the Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong versus Nintendo's Donkey Kong versus Solid Snake. The winner of it will still be able to get first and second place prize, and the medal belong to both players. Let's get it on. Yeah, he has to. Yeah. Grace Almighty is going to end up losing against Donkey Kong. Oh, yeah, that's quick 1 minute out of this whole entire thing. So now, is all led up to this, he plays Donkey Kong, Woulphy is, versus Grease Almighty as a snake. You never know what he's playing, but he's one of the best, slightest heavyweights we're about to witness between them both. Oh, both players down to 2 stocks. Yep. Both players are going to be really on the brutal page while he plays both Captain Falcon, Sonic, and Donkey Kong. This will be a big loss or big win. It's going to have to keep doing. Oh, wow. He's using grab up there and an up smash. This is easy to get into Woulphy's best moment. Crazy. If he's going to get to do that again against Solid Snake, Grease Almighty. Grease Almighty's no match against Donkey Kong when he's going to keep losing. How did this happen? You never know what Donkey Kong's going to do. Well, he's throwing smash right off. Up smash. This would be an easy win for Woulphy.
Donkey Kong wins.
Yep. One point for Woulphy. He's going to end up winning against Grace Almighty, who's getting ready to win. He was going to end up trying to go to second place if Woulphy wins all 3 games.
Stop battle. Snake.
So now Donkey Kong is put up to the test against Grease Almighty and has to be on a very crazy, one of those aggressive plays that's going to be different. He's going to put a grab and unsmash, but it wasn't good enough as he's over there being 120. This is unreal. Dang. No, power punch? What the heck was that from this Donkey Kong dude? Woulphy is pretty good at it, the way he plays this game. He is beating up the pace where he wanted to be Snake and goes and wins the grand finals. He's going to get 2 more points to get to stop Grease Almighty for ever going to compete. Oh no. This is crazy. He's not going to compete against the tough Donkey Kong dude. So beyond that, Donkey Kong's going to end up striking Donkey Kong straight through the grenade launcher, but he may have dropped. Oh, that's... Oh, it doesn't go well. Oh. Dude, you never seen this Donkey Kong being that just way too powerful when Woulphy's playing that game. But, put a whole time grenade on Donkey Kong. Wasting the entire thing going on, but Donkey Kong does not care at all. He's going to end up trying to take all the attack by putting in neutral, smash, and just went in there and blow up both each other's faces with the grenade launchers. It's a 4 beat to get this done. On the platformer. This guy's really starting to get slow everything. Yeah, this is a good game for both players that are just trying to win everything. Yeah, this is a great thing. Oh, this is almost out of it, but yeah. That's a hand swipe right there. Oh, that's a up smash. There you go. It's the craziest up smash we're about to witness. Now, one more game to go, and he's going to be the winner.
Start the battle. Snake. Donkey Kong.
One more game, and if Woulphy wins one more of those games, he'll be the champion and first place medal. This is a high-powered game that both players are going to play. Only he plays Donkey Kong whenever he goes to grand finals and make a dominant win out of this. No matter what he plays out of it. It's going to be wild enough to see everything around. Now both players are going to get the first blood out of the game 3 and stuff. It'll be an exciting matchup with both of them. Up smash claps the opponent right off it. Tough dodging and everything else is going to be both players team win. Oh no, this is going to be a real high charge matchup to get ready to give Woulphy the win or not, but we'll see. Look at this, he's going to get the dominance. Using Donkey Kong all over him. Oh, they threw Donkey Kong off. They're both tied at 2 each. Dude, this is almost gonna get game over for the second place winner. Dude. This is amazing. One more game. Who takes the last? Can Grease Almighty takes all his stocks and put a comeback win out of this? Comeback for Will about to witness. Dude. This is the win. Dude, he's over there grabbing and damn right on there. This is gonna be tiresome. Back in, back smash. I was trying to get that forward smash to Snake. He counters. Oh! Dude, Donkey Kong is trying to do his best, but we're going to take game 1. I mean, game 3 for Grease Almighty. He is going to take a tough road to out of nowhere. How's that? Is now going to be game 4. And I'm going to get really tired. I'm going to get back home after this, but you all know this is good.
Battle, Snake.
I'll subscribe anything you want on the Kicks and Twitch streamers. If y'all gonna come in and wins and all this stuff like that, for what you see from other players, comment on the stream and comment on Kick Beta on the Kick streaming app, kick.com/yesgaming. You'll get everything going on within. Just to see how the fun and action is going to be. Plus, Mario Kart World is going to end up becoming the best popular game in the Switch 2 history. No matter what it is, it's going to be pretty good. Now, Woulphy is going to need to get one more win until he beats Grease Almighty, or Grease Almighty will tie that 2-2 tie of whatever the game is going to do. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's go ahead and put Sonic the Hedgehog right into it. Let's see, let's go. Now, Snake and Sonic is going to have to put a little bit of a touch right here since Donkey Kong is trying to do his dominance in 2 games, but Grease Almighty in game 3 is doing everything he needs to be. Point. See how it goes. Well, for spread for Sonic. Guess I'm going right backwards. both tied at 2 stocks. This is gonna be force match. Now go to tie at 2 and 1 on both stocks. Dude, these both players are getting really going right down the nitty gritty, trying to beat Grease Almighty with that. So that's the last thing to do before he has to beat Grease Almighty with. Dude. He's fighting back with Sonic. He's gonna have to get this going. Oh, they're both tied at 1. Now, if Woulphy wins, such a crazy matchup. He's going to use that attack. He's going to attack off the ledge. And now they're going to avoid one of each other's attacks. And Sonic's taking it all the patience in the most consistent way possible. Grab and throw it backwards. Sealed it. What? This is it. Woulphy wins game. Let's see what's happening. This is like going into game 4. You never know what the heck's gonna happen. Yeah, this is the end of the game. You know, game 4, but this is a good game for Woulphy. He's taking first place. Grease Almighty's taking second place. Thank you for all for coming. And I'll send it over to Sal, and hopefully everybody will have a good night. And I'll see you guys next time. All right. Peace, my guys, and yes, go get ready to have a next week's Smash Brothers. Thank you very much. That is it. That is it for them. They're Woulphy 3.
Wow, that was it right there. Yo, Big Dubs. That is my dude right there. In fact, though, I got to come through and drop this little comment here. Let me just drop it like it's hot real quick. Appreciate everybody for keeping us up tonight. Big Dubs on that. Nothing but love. We are just wrapping up right now. We're going to get ourselves out of here. All right, Big Dubs. Wow. All right, so that is going to do it right there. That is actually Woulphy winning that one. But what we just heard is that is going to be Grease Almighty taking this one tonight. Big dubs to both Grease and Woulphy. Big dubs to Mysterica taking third. Big Absol fan took fourth. We had a lot of great players there tonight. Man, this was a fantastic evening. We had this is one of our biggest Super Smash competitions we've had all year. So this was a really exciting match. Mace there coming in 5th. Ray also getting 5th. Boogie in 7th along with Jared. So that's going to round up our top 8 right there. So big dubs to everybody for coming through tonight, hanging out, playing some games. We're a little bit after 11 o'clock. Thank you for sticking through there. Minty, I realize, I appreciate you past your bedtime. Big dubs, nothing but love. Goyomon, thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate everybody for dropping a comment, letting us know, where you're at. We're going to get ourselves out of here right now. That's going to do it for our Friday Night Smash. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Hope to see you next Friday for our next Smash competition. We're going to have another one set up next Friday for you, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow night we should be on with playing some Fortnite. Hope to see you over here as well for that. We're going to get ourselves out of here. We hope you guys have a great Friday night. We hope your Saturday starts off awesome. We'll be back again tomorrow. We hope to see you here. Until then, it's your dude signing off, hoping you guys be safe, be well, and we will see you again next time. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.